Show them, but don't tell them. I know it's gonna be cliche. The title of this video is gonna be really cliche. Everybody knows that. Oh, you shouldn't really tell them, but you should really show them what you need, what does you desire, and what your wants is. Uh, as much as I know that it's cliche, but sometimes I really want to remind you guys that some way, somehow, people are gonna be more respectful towards you if you are showing them the social cues that you need, desire, or want something. Why it's more powerful? Because when you tell someone, it only goes to their logic, to their brain, to their mind. And it's good if they are actually paying attention to it. It means their mind, their brain is working 100%. Not necessarily, but you get the point. But if they don't get your words, you better show them what you really need, what you desire, what you want instead. Because somehow some people are operating in a really different manner. I must admit to that. People feel that like they are entitled, even though you were once telling them that you weren't comfortable enough if they are doing certain things to you, and they should really use their logic, no brainer about it. But they they don't do it. So the thing is, you gotta show them the social cues that you are insinuating you're not comfortable with their own action. And it goes deep into their emotional state because um, the memory that a human retain from something really emotional, it truly paints a really deep trace within them. I don't know how you see it. Maybe you see it as a manipulation tactic, maybe you see it as something really malevolent and stuff like that. But we sometimes have to know that this is the life that we really need to play with. Are you playing checkers or are you playing chess? Those two things are really different manner. Uh, so much so that people just want to be, you know, people just want to spend their whole life telling people that they're not comfortable about this, but they don't get the point across because they don't know actually how to show themselves in a really good manner. So I think you should probably do the same thing, because telling people doesn't necessarily make them know, tell the root of themselves that you're not comfortable by other people's doing, by other people's did or action. So the thing that you really need to show to them is the change of your behavior. What kind of shifts, what kind of transformation, what kind of change, you can really do it by yourself. So you can really think about it, because if you're intelligent enough, you will probably understand how to show it instead of telling them. One of the things that I've done is actually I was just wearing mask when there's somebody around me who was smoking, and I think that tells a lot about how uncomfortable I am around them, and it's more efficient to the point that people notice a hint that you give to them, a signal that you give to them. It's something that they cannot really deny, because when you're silent, you're not producing a lot of words. People are trying to come up with certain cues that you display to them, that you display to the public, and that really shows to them a lot. And that can give the meaning beyond the words that you are uttering to them. And this is also the thing that I learned from my mom. She is a Pisces herself, so I knew exactly how she insinuated a lot of things. So I am very much educated upon this thing before I went to college and before I graduated from psychology major. So beyond that, I knew exactly about what is these things, and probably it came really natural for me because I just, when you were a kid and you were growing up with a Piscean mom, you started to pick up certain things that your mom did, and you are, of course, a children of Pisces, even though I knew that I'm not a Pisces myself. But yeah, it gave me a lot of the education that I needed to sail throughout this life. And by showing to the people that you are not comfortable to them, it really shows that you have boundaries, and your boundaries is intact, your boundaries is there, your boundaries is pretty much clear, and you're not trying to be um, boastful, or you're not trying to be brass upon that, but you're just telling them in a subtle way that I don't care, I don't feel comfortable about this, but terms and condition may apply. If your haters or somebody that opposes you always attacking you, probably you should crush them back to the point that they are feeling very drained. And I can be that type of person if I can recall my other side, or probably nowadays people calling it as an alter ego, probably. So I guess that's gonna be something that you should really pay attention to, because that also can apply depending on the circumstances and context. So yeah, I think that's all from today's video. I hope you're getting a message. I hope you're getting something more expanded through the insight that I lived with. Hopefully, you got the things that you desire, wants, and needs, especially. So, yeah, I guess that's all. Thank you guys. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and comment, and leave the trace in my video, because I am reading a lot of y'all's comments as well. So, yeah, thank you.